Item number SCP-8766. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-8766 is to be kept in a standard soundproofed object containment unit, with no personnel of clearance level 3 and above allowed within. Under no circumstances is SCP-8766 to be destroyed or otherwise damaged. Description: SCP-8766 is a small sculpture depicting a kneeling bipedal creature with a grinning humanoid face. It exhibits a limited range of movement, rotating its neck to face anyone in its vicinity. Upon a subject entering SCP-8766's area of effect, estimated to be around 4 meters, in the presence of at least one other observer, SCP-8766 will proceed to vocalize compromising or shameful information pertaining to the subject, seemingly to mock them. Subjects describe 8766's voice as breathy and hoarse. It displays fluency in several languages and has been observed to recall information from as far back as 1885 with perfect recollection. Addendum 8766.1 Testing Log. The object shared an incident where D-3173 defecated in his pants at a music festival. The object shared D-3322's difficulties with coitus. The object shared a brief stint D-3718 had in Las Vegas, 2006, where she spent $4,000 at various casinos over a period of 2 weeks to no monetary gain. The object shared that D-3724 had cheated on several major exams during his college enrollment. The object shared the last conversation D-3739 had with his mother before her death. The object shared that D-3795 had repeatedly stolen money from his family to purchase narcotics, including funds designated for his younger sister's tuition. The object shared several cases of intentional medical malpractice committed by D-3823, including misdiagnosis, improper treatment, violation of doctor-patient confidentiality, and ignoring his patient's concerns. The object shared a number of violent, intrusive thoughts D-3842 had been struggling with, including bludgeoning his 8-year-old brother to death. The object shared that D-3974 bullied a disabled classmate over several years during his primary education. Said classmate later took her own life. The subject broke down and objected to further testing. The object shared that D-4325 deliberately chose not to assist her brother after he fell into a frozen lake, leading to his death. The subject was completely uncooperative following testing and was later terminated after an attempted escape. The object shared numerous falsified details on junior researcher Greywood's CV, including age and qualifications. The object shared several cases of Field Agent Lloyd's abuse of power while embedded in law enforcement positions, including a series of violent interactions with a 16-year-old boy he believed to have anomalous properties. The object shared unreciprocated feelings of infatuation researcher Fletcher harbored for Ellie Kirsten, a member of D-Class personnel, whom he had subjected to several invasive tests and procedures prior. The object shared several cases of Containment Specialist Olga's intentional mistreatment of a humanoid SCP under her supervision, including emotional abuse, improper unit sanitation, and repeated denial of basic necessities. The object shared that senior researcher North had utilized an antimemetic anomaly to kill and erase a fellow senior researcher, who the subject had allegedly harbored an intense envy and jealousy for. The subject initially had no memory of this event occurring, but seemed to remember upon being prompted by the object. Site Director Leland was coerced into entering the object's containment unit by Field Agent Lloyd, who believed the subject had wronged him with prior testing. The object shared data expunged. The subject attempted to destroy the object via blunt force. Upon breaking, the sculpture released a cloud of opaque black smoke, from which a large number of ink-like hands emerged, pulling the subject into the cloud. After several minutes, the subject's screaming ceased, the smoke dissipated, and a new instance of SCP-8766 was created. The new instance's voice shares a similar cadence to Site Director Leland. Notice: as of 15 June 2007, testing has been suspended indefinitely by order of 0511, following unauthorized and malicious use of the anomaly.